Do you want to know the number one reason 90% of people never achieve their big dreams? Well, it's because they are way too humble. Yes, that's right. Their humility is costing them their success, and here's what I mean by that. I know you like to downplay your ambitions and act humble. You like to say, I just want a simple life, I don't want anything big. You like to say that you believe in the realistic stuff as if you're almost ashamed to tell people about these crazy dreams that you have. But let's be honest here for a minute. You do have those crazy dreams, right? You do have those big visions of what you want to achieve in your life. You see someone walking on that red carpet, and in your mind comes a thought, what if I could be there? But before that thought ever takes root, your logic starts speaking, you can never be there, and you just quit. Well, that's because you are being too humble. And the reason I say that is because I want you to remember the 5-year-old version of you. Were they actually this humble? Did they have all the skills to achieve everything in the world? No. But did they dream big? Did they see the vision? Did they believe that no matter what happens, I can succeed, I can grow in life, and I can be an astronaut, I can be a president, I can be a pop star, I can be a scientist. All those many things, all those dreams that you once saw as a kid, all have the possibility of coming true. But the reason is you have become the bottleneck, you have become the barrier, and so have your thoughts. And today, as we exit 2025 in a few days and we enter 2026, I want that year to be the year of your success. I want you to shine in all your glory and get the greatness that you're destined for. But the only way you can make that happen is if you first accept the fact that you are meant for it. And that's exactly what I want to help you with today. When I was 12 years old, I was asked a question in front of all my classmates. What do you want to be when you grow up? And the way I answered it only gave me pin drop silence back. Because I said something half of the people in my class had never even comprehended. I said, I want to be a motivational speaker. I know that sounds crazy coming from a 12-year-old, but the fact is, at that age, I just found out about this new field. I was seeing all these people inspiring millions on stage, and I just had this one vision in my mind that if one day I could get the chance to be at the stage, to be the reason someone smiles, to be the reason someone dares to dream again and to live their best life, well, then I would consider my mission fulfilled. I would consider that I have lived the best life, because for me, service has always been something I've prioritized. But back then, all around me, I heard things like I want to be an engineer, I want to be an entrepreneur, I want to be a car racer, all that stuff. And when I said this, right, I was met with that pin drop silence. It was the moment in my life where I could have easily let go of my dream, where I could have easily thought, oh my God, this is ridiculous. I said something I'm so passionate about and no one even gave me a reaction. In fact, a negative reaction would have been better than no reaction at all, because I was confused. Did I get things wrong? Did I have a wrong dream? What is it about? But the problem was, the place I was at and the vision that I had were just not matching. I was a 12-year-old kid in the 6th grade and I was talking about inspiring millions of people from a stage. Everybody, of course, thought that I was ridiculous. And if I'd let them take control, if I'd let their judgment take control, if I'd let the world per se take control of my vision, I would not be speaking to you today. I would instead be somewhere hammering away at a college assignment I have to finish in the last moment, and something I just don't like at all. I would have been frustrated, out of my mind, but instead here I am, talking to you, showing you that this is possible, that you can live the life of your dreams no matter what you're doing. The thing is this, can you at least accept and embrace your ambitions regardless of what people say? Because the number one thing I've found when I've talked to people one-on-one in coaching sessions is they're all afraid of criticism. They're all afraid of being judged. They all worry, what if I try to do something and people criticize me for it? Well, guess what? Whether you do something or whether you don't do something, people are still going to criticize you. I've accepted this as a reality in my life. I am quite young. But the fact that I have helped so many people, I've transformed so many lives, means that I have the skill to do that. I have the talent to do that. I have the ambition and the drive to do that. So I'm not going to play that down. I'm not going to be worried about what some random person says when they say, oh, he's too young. What does he know to help us? I'm not going to let that stop me. If I did, again, I would not be speaking to you today. And that's why I like to believe in this one thing. We all know what we want to do. We all know what we have to do to get there. The only thing that's missing in our life is the action. And the reason that action is missing is because of all these psychological barriers that are stopping you from going there and from achieving what you want. And if you enter 2026 with the same mindset, well then guess what? You could set all the goals, you could set all the targets, but you'd be sitting in December 2026 still worried, still frustrated, and with even more guilt and regret on all the goals that you didn't accomplish. So my question to you is this: do you want to spend the next few days that we have left from 2025 on just setting your goals, hyping yourself up, and only setting yourself up for failure? Or do you actually want to take the action steps that will help you succeed and get to the goals that you want? Well, if you're watching the video till now, I know that you are destined for greatness and you're willing to take the actions to achieve all these goals that you have. So here's my promise to you. In the coming year, I'm going to be making videos just like this to help you upskill further, to help you unlock your success, to help you get rid of all the barriers inside your mind so that you don't only chase the success that you want, but you get it effortlessly because you have evolved into that better version of yourself. And I'm going to do that every single week, every single day. But for that, can I ask a promise from you as well? Because it has to be an exchange, right? I can't just do my side and not expect you to take action from your side. So I only want one tiny promise from you today. Can you accept and embrace your ambitions? Because see, here's the thing. I could give you a lot of tactics. I could give you a lot of tips. I could give you the entire blueprint to get to the success that you want after studying thousands of people who've made it big. But at the same time, if you don't have an ambition for which you want to implement it, well then guess what? The blueprint's of no use to you. So here's what I want you to do. I want you to take a moment now and comment below. What is it that you want? What is the greatness that you aspire for? What is that crazy dream you saw at 12 years old that you want to fulfill right now? I don't care how crazy it sounds. I was the one with a crazy dream as well, so I know how it feels. I want to be there for you, I want to support you, and I want to help you achieve the greatness that you're destined for, but only if you can take this one action step and embrace this identity. So do you promise to do that? If yes, I'm looking forward to it and I want that comment from you below, because the moment you do that, something's going to shift here. You're no longer going to chase a goal. Instead, you're going to have the identity and the ambition of an achiever. You're going to have the identity of a successful person, because this is the one thing all of them do. They set their targets high. They go beyond their wildest dreams. They go beyond their wildest imaginations, and then they make it reality. But before it can become reality, it has to exist in the mind. Today, I am giving you the permission to go do that, to create that dream, to visualize that again, and to see yourself on that pedestal that you imagine. It's all possible for you, but the question is, can you begin with that today?